everything came out perfect. Look at this shirt of yours, huh? Smells good, no static cling. It looks great.
This is your shirt, George, not mine.
Setting my ways, losing track of the days. Only me to live for. Had no need to give more than I wanted to.
Spending my time just holding the line, never getting caught up. Love was never brought up, it's not the thing to do.
Ooh, it was you.
Then came you. You made me leap without taking a look. Ooh, it was you. Then came you.
You reeled me right in, line, sinker, and hook.
Never thought forever was the best I could do.
Then came you.
It was you, me, and you.
It was you, me, and you.
It was you, me, and then came you.
$3,000 for new circuit breakers? Are you crazy?
3,000's a bargain. Of course, that includes parts and labor.
For that price, that should include a vacation in the Bahamas.
It does. Mine.
Yay! George, you know what I just figured out? Since we're in the house now, I can make as much noise as I want.
Keep it down. We didn't buy the whole block.
Hello. I had a wonderful day.
Darling, I don't think this was a good idea buying this place from Cass and Bill.
Gee, whenever I say, I had a wonderful day, I expect whoever I'm married to say, tell me about it, my darling. How was your new job?
How was your new job?
It's wonderful, George. Wait till you see my new office. Oh, and you know what two of the senior citizens did? They made me a nameplate for my office on a Frisbee. Catherine Calder Young Papadopoulos, counseling intern. Of course, I have to give it back tomorrow for the tournament.
Meanwhile, would you like to hear what's been going on at the ranch?
Oh, yes. Every happy detail.
The three little pigs built better houses than this.
You're just having buyer's remorse. This is a wonderful old house.
Uh-huh, you see? Old. That's the key word. Bill knew what he was doing when he unloaded this house on us.
Oh, how can you say that? Bad thing to say. They were our friends, and I wish they hadn't gone to Florida.
Me too. That way they'd be paying for this money pit instead of us.
If you guys want me, I'll be downstairs redecorating my new clubhouse.
Clubhouse? Oh, no. See, we need to rent out the downstairs.
Why?
New word we learned. Mortgage.
But it would be a neat clubhouse. What does it cost?
10 years allowance?
I've got an idea.
No advances. Sorry.
Folks, you got a minute to come down?
Oh, it's the plumber. This is urgent. Let's go.
What's wrong?
What's the difference? For 40 bucks an hour, it's urgent. Let's go. Frank, can you tell us what's wrong in $50 or less?
Hey, sure, no problem. You got a bad ball cock, about 12 bucks to replace.
Oh, that's wonderful. Isn't that wonderful? At last, something cheap.
Yeah, and don't sweat it. Just pay me for the part. Don't bother about the labor.
Oh, how nice. I could kiss you.
Pass. I belong to a union.
It's $12.
I was going to use this area as an orphanage for homeless hamsters. Can't blame a guy for trying.
Listen, folks, I hate to be a downer, but you got another problem.
A surprise.
Yeah, well, the toilet doesn't drain.
Oh, we could live with that.
think it's roots in the pipes.
Oh, well, I don't care, Frank, if it's a petrified forest. You gotta fix it today. We're interviewing tenants.
Oh, consider it done.
Thank you.
Frank, you're gonna charge us just for the parts, not the labor, right?
No, this is where I get you.
Take your time, Mr. Stevens. Look around. Have a good snoop.
Darling, I say we take him.
I like the tuba player.
Tuba player. Forget the tuba player. I'm glad we all voted no on that woman who thought she was Eleanor Roosevelt.
I kind of liked the dental hygienist till she tried to floss me.
Well, I love it. When can I move in?
Well, could we just kind of go over your application?
Oh, sure.
Now, you say here that you held the same position for 10 years.
That's right. I organized a vocational skills program for disadvantaged men.
Oh, I'm very impressed.
Thank you. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. I was almost sorry when my parole came through.
You were in prison? Oh, neat.
Well, it was no big deal. Just did a stretch for arson. You know, I just love the wood in these old houses. Do you mind if I smoke?
Okay, so you've been with the same company for 15 years.
Yes, that's right. But I'm going to be going to school as well. I'm studying to be a veterinarian.
Oh.
You won't be bringing any of your patients home, will you?
You got my word.
Okay, well, could we just excuse ourselves to discuss the apartment? I think it'll be fine. You've already met our son, Webster. Webster, this is Arthur Lang, our new tenant.
New tenant? Great.
Hi.
Hi, Webster. Nice to meet you.
Now, the rent's not gonna be a big problem, right?
Oh, no, no problem. Say, Webster will help me out with the rent, won't you?
Sure. How?
Blow. Blow! Yes, ladies and gentlemen, he can juggle 4. Can he do it on one leg? Yes, he can do it on one leg. Can he go behind his back? Yes, he can do it. Oops, he can't go behind his back.
That was neat.
Juggling or dropping my food all over the floor?
Both.
My furniture hasn't arrived yet, so pull up a suitcase, have a seat. So, how's life treating you, Webster?
Not so good. I spent my allowance on an emergency.
Chocolate or vanilla?
Chocolate. Chocolate chip. Hey, what's in the trunk? Are you a clown too?
You wouldn't believe I use that when I ride my bicycle, would you?
No way.
Right. Look, Webster, I gotta ask you to do me a favor. At least until your parents get to know me a little better. This should be our little secret.
How come?
Well, believe it or not all adults think that being a clown is respectable.
But everybody loves clowns.
Sure they do, but you never hear a mother tell her daughter, if you're lucky, you'll grow up to marry a clown. Believe me, nobody wants to rent to a clown.
Okay, Arthur. My lips are sealed. Could you teach me some tricks?
Sure. But first, I'd better induct you into the secret brotherhood of the clowns.
Wow, how do I do that?
Here, swear on this rubber nose. Raise your right hand. You, Webster Long, solemnly swear to never do anything unless it's for a laugh.
I
A tiny car, a custard pie, a little seltzer in your eye. I hereby christen thee Popo.
do. Popo? I like the sound of that.
Hey, that's my parents.
Hi, Arthur.
Nice place, sonny boy.
Mom. Dad. What happened? I thought you were at the hotel.
Well, we had a little problem with the reservations.
We don't have any. We just have to stay here for a couple of days.
Okay, if you have to. But please, no one else. Oh, Mom, Dad, Webster Long. Webster, these are my parents.
Hello.
Are you clowns too?
Does Bozo have red hair?
Wow, this secret's getting harder to keep.
Ouch!
Talking luggage.
Mom, did you guys bring Uncle Willie?
Of course not, dear.
Cross our hearts.
Artie, baby! What do you spray? What do you spray? Huh?
Uncle Charlie.
You see, dear, I told you it wasn't Uncle Willie.
Mom, he can't stay here.
You have got to get a place with an elevator, kiddo.
Well, at least there's no furniture. When everybody gets here, we'll have lots of room to rehearse tonight's show.
Boy, this secret's getting really, really hard to keep.
And I'll show you my new firecracker trick.
No, Uncle Charlie, please. My lease will go up in smoke.
So I said to the director of the center, look, I have to do something to get these teens in the crisis center to relate to me. So, what do you think?
You never cease to amaze me, darling.
Well, the clerk at Gucci's about fainted when I asked him to do this.
That's great. Sweetheart, I hate to be boring and talk about business all the time, but with the interest rates on this house alone, it's going to cost us over $1 million.
Didn't the man at the bank tell you never to figure that out?
Yeah, darling, but I've never owed money before.
I know, George, but honey, you're going to get used to it. It's so American. Hi.
Hi, guys. Nothing new.
Oh, good, good, good. Well, how's our tenant? Oh, I love the sound of that tenant.
I love the sound of paying tenant.
Arthur's fine, and he doesn't need you to check on him either.
What's that?
What?
That?
Arthur's got a duck call. I think he shot one.
Everything's under control. That's just fake smoke. There's no fire. Oh, this is my family.
Snappy dressers.
These folks look like they need some cheering up. What do you think?
Yeah, I might be too. Okay, out! Everybody, out! You too, Uncle Ben.
It sure is nice meeting you, Mrs. Papadopoulos.
Oh, my pleasure.
Does the phrase go away, ring a bell?
Yes, it does.
Explanation time, old keeper of the clowns.
You see, when my family got to their hotel, there was a problem, and they couldn't get in.
Maybe they were dropping body parts in the lobby.
So you're a clown. All that stuff about being a veterinarian was just a bunch of kitty litter.
No, not at all. See, we're going to be playing in the Chicago area, and whenever we're in one place for a while, I go to school and pick up some more credits. I've got this dream of opening my own veterinary practice one day.
That would be neat. You can treat my ant farm. The queen has a broken antenna.
Arthur, you seem like an awfully nice man, but I have to tell you that our plumbing is just not ready for 10 clowns.
Look, I could just use a couple of days until I can find them another place.
Well, George, what do you think?
I'd really appreciate it.
Okay, 2-3 days at tops, but no honking and no firecrackers. 2 days. I'm never gonna go to a circus again, darling.
Well, except for the dancing dog at dinner, things are really pretty normal around here.
Ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, and centering Arthur and Popo. That's me. Hey.
You are centering material.
Thanks. I'm going over to Freddy's for dinner, and I'll make him sneeze out some quarters. Arthur, boy, having you is needed in a clubhouse. Well, see everybody. Let's shake. I just love that guy.
This is awkward. I need to ask you another favor.
I can't take you seriously wearing that nose.
Right. See, our job fell through here in Chicago. I'd like to break the lease.
Really? Really?
See, we can join a small touring circus if we leave in a couple of hours.
But I thought that you wanted to be a veterinarian.
Oh, I do. Those plans are on hold again. I guess that's life on the road. Besides, I just couldn't leave the troupe.
Why?
Well, they depend on me. See, the Langs have been clowns for more than 7 generations, and frankly, I couldn't disappoint my parents.
Arthur, I grew up in a family where women did not work, and they were expected to marry wealthy men with names like so-and-so the third. And then they were expected to make babies and plan dinner parties. But I had to do what I needed to do for me.
Yes, I know you're right. I'm going to do that one day. Right now, I'm the only one in the troupe who's willing to be the human cannonball. Look, can you help me out with the lease?
Absolutely. Good luck, Arthur.
Thanks, George. Catherine, I appreciate it. How do I tell Webster?
That was great. Freddy thinks I'm I'm a genius. He's right. Dear Popo, I know clowns are always supposed to be happy.
But when it comes to saying goodbye to a really close friend like you, well, that would make me sad. So I'll just say it in this note. Although I'll be traveling all over, one day we'll meet under the big top. Until then, Popo, keep your face filled with smiles and your nose filled with quarters.
Love, Arthur. Could have said goodbye to me in person. I thought we were buddies.
Bend your knees.
You're back!
You bet.
For good?
For good.
All right.
All right.
Webster will be back in a moment.
Oh, it is Arthur. I thought I heard your voice.
I thought you were headed for California.
I followed my heart, and it brought me back here. I finally told my family that I really want to be a vet. I don't know how to thank you enough. Look, I brought you something. I want you to have this. This is the hat that Caruso wore when he sang Pagliacci.
Oh, Arthur, that's wonderful.
Oh,
Thank
Catherine, it's more than wonderful. Caruso signed it.
So, I'm back. If I could still have the apartment.
Sure you can.
Are you alone?
I brought a friend. Look, Webster. I found her by the road. She's my first patient.
Oh, neat. But aren't you going to miss being a clown?
Not a bit. I got rent to pay. I've got tuition. So you're looking at Chicago's newest street clown. Ta-da!
Maybe we should practice that walk.
You bet. Bend your knees. That's it.